watching this video, at least once in his life, has had the experience of being on top of the world. And in that moment, go back to that time. Where was it? Who were you with? What were you doing? Where were you at in your life? What were you involved with in your life? Go back to the happiest and the most motivating time you've ever had alive on this earth, okay? And you guys might say, well, I've never had that experience. I'm just not happy with my life. You have at least one time. Now, what I want you to do is really think about what was going on internally during that situation, okay? Because those moments are not just moments on this earth. They are, I believe, spiritual moments that don't just involve emotions and fleeting emotions, right? They have an inner power. And when you remember these moments, you are able to duplicate this over and over and over again, because you realize at the base of this whole thing, what was it that made me happy? Was it I was taking care of myself and I was living for me? Because that's the answer 9 times out of 10, guys. When you realize you're doing what you love to do, right? And sometimes you can get off in life, and that's okay. But when you veer off, you know, just like when you're driving the car and you see the fuel gauge go down, right? It lets you know when you're empty on fuel or when you're about to run out of gas, right? Well, your happiness level, your motivational level, there's a gauge, right? And if you aren't happy anymore, if you are miserable, you've lost your drive, you've lost your mojo, that is everything lining up to show you you are off course. Now, it doesn't mean you've got to quit your job and abandon everything and be stupid and foolish. No, what I'm saying is that you might be able to steer that car in the right direction in life, right? And you might be able to sit down and say, okay, this needs to go, this needs to come back in. You know what? I remember in 2016, that moment where I was driving a convertible, I had my sunglasses on, and I just remember that moment. I remember the way it felt. I remember what I ate that day. I remember all these euphoric moments, right? And that isn't just a moment, okay? That is a spiritual moment. And we are meant to experience those throughout our entire lives. The moment we stop experiencing those aha moments, right, we lose track. We get off course, right? So life is supposed to be amazing. Life is supposed to be beautiful, right? And I'm even speaking to myself right now because, you know, there's times that everybody gets off course. Everybody has a moment where they feel like they've kind of lost that feeling again. And what you have to realize, guys, it's not overcomplicated. Just look at it. What were my mindsets? What was my thought life like at that time? What was I eating? Who was I surrounding myself with? Maybe you were by yourself, and that's why you were so daggone happy, okay? And that's what I realized, looking back, some of the moments of my life, I literally remember dates, I literally remember years, some of the funnest moments, right? When I started this channel, traveling, filming, okay? I remember exactly where I was, what time of year it was. You know, for me, like a lot of those years were like 2015, 2016, and it just keeps going on. But there was like all these pinnacle moments, right? And we're supposed to have pinnacle moments in life. We're supposed to have moments of, it doesn't mean you just win the lottery, all right? But it's inside, you just feel amazing, okay? So don't be so caught up in the current situation that you're in that you fail to see the beautiful memories that have happened, because we can duplicate them and there'll be new memories. So I just wanted to make this video today to motivate you and get you guys back on track. If you've gotten off and you feel maybe discouraged in life and you feel like everything's just so boring, it's up to you. It is up to you to frame your world. It's up to you to relive those beautiful moments, okay? Have a great day. Be empowered.